to listen. That's the first thing I want to bring up about this law. The second thing is the power in the word that he uses, and that word is unique. I work with a lot of clients who want more clients or more customers or more opportunity, more money. They want more, but they don't feel comfortable with marketing. It's a lot of women this is common with, and they want to just hide behind their computers and wait for the customers to just knock on their door, right? And I'm big on holding them accountable and getting them out there, because that is one of the best ways to get more customers, more clients. But there's this big stigma about selling for a lot of them, and I'm guessing for some of you on the call too. And the way I work with them to build their confidence and to their effectiveness with marketing, right, and to get them so that they can feel comfortable just with the word and with doing it, and is to own their unique talent and the value that they provide, right? If you are finding that people are not seeing the value in what you do, if they're not lining up to buy, if you're looking for more people, then it's more than likely that you are having trouble owning that value. And this came up just recently when I was a guest on a radio show. There was a call-in, a lady that called in for a quick coaching session, and I got the pleasure of coaching her, and that's exactly what came up. She wasn't owning the value of what she was providing. And one way to own your value is to realize, and I love this symbol, is to realize you are a lighthouse. And it is your job, and I take the job very seriously, to stand still. That's very hard sometimes when we are trying to juggle all the visibility tools, or the blog and the Facebook and everything, and that's trying to bring it all together, but you're just being tugged in every direction, so you're running around like a chicken with its head cut off. And that's a big thing that, I tell clients and I work with them on, is just really work on one thing at a time. Nail it, get it down, stand still, and transmit your message over and over again, clearly, so that the people, because they're out there, right, with the unique need, the people who need you can find you. If you keep changing your message, and of course in the beginning we're figuring it out, so don't feel pressure to get it right the first time, but once you get a message, give it a chance. If you keep changing your message, or if you don't really shine your light fully and brightly, the people won't be able to find you. Remember, you're a lighthouse. Whatever business you're in, I can guarantee that if you are taking the time to listen to this series right now and value the principles that we've been talking about, that you have a very different and a unique approach to what you do than a lot of your competitors, a lot of your competition. Whether you're a chiropractor or a photographer or an actress, maybe you're a real estate agent, a landscape designer, or a coach, whatever it is that you do, whatever your profession, you bring the whole of who you are, your core values, to how you do it. And if you do not reach the people who need you, who's going to take care of them? You're doing the world a disservice. So it's your job, to go back to that, it's your job with a capital J to be that lighthouse. I don't care if there are 50 million people at every networking event that you go to that do the same thing as you. You do it your unique way, and there are people out there that need to be doing business, to be helped, to be serviced by you. And that word that I mentioned a minute ago, that you were doing the world a disservice if you weren't being a lighthouse. Speaking of disservice, that reminds me of another thing that I'd like to point out about the 7 laws. This is a journey, right? It's a journey. The journey is important. if you watch the video, on the Motivate Myself Facebook wall, there's a video there. It's a short little video. And it's my vision for you, and it's a really great, it makes me cry every time I watch it. And I made it. I know that's ridiculous, but it's really powerful. But there's one of the part of the video, and it's a butterfly is the picture, and the wording on there says, if you try to help a butterfly break free from its cocoon, you do it a disservice. The butterfly needs the struggle to get out, to activate and strengthen its wings to fly. Without that struggle, it will never fly. That's why I'm such a big fan of coaching. Because as a coach, I get to support, encourage, get to hold you accountable and brainstorm and guide my clients. But it's them that does the work. I get to empower them as they learn to fly. I mean, the results in their whole life. Because even though we're focused on business, the effects, they ripple into their personal life too. And it's priceless. And it's usually permanent. Now, to make maximum law of the law of Dharma, to make maximum use of the law of Dharma, you need to make several commitments, Deepak. That C word, right? And what they are is the first commitment is I'm going to seek my higher self, which is beyond my ego through spiritual practice. The second commitment is I'm going to discover my unique talents, and finding my unique talents, I'm going to enjoy myself, because the process of enjoyment occurs when I go into timeless awareness. That's when I'm in a state of bliss. And the third commitment is I'm going to ask myself how I am best suited to serve humanity. Deepak always gives us a couple of questions to answer. If money were no concern and you had all the time and money in the world, what would you do? Such a great question. I've heard that one before. And then also, how am I best suited to serve humanity? So answer these questions. That's what he encourages to do, and put them into practice. I'm going to quote Deepak again. Discover your divinity. Find your unique talent. Serve humanity with it, and you can generate all the wealth you want. When your creative expression match the needs of your fellow humans, then the wealth will spontaneously flow from the unmanifest into the manifest, from the realm of the spirit to the world of form. You'll begin to experience into your life as a miraculous expression of divinity, not just occasionally, but all the time. And you will know true joy and the true meaning of success, the ecstasy and the exaltation of your own spirit. You guys ready for the action steps? Got 3. First one. Today, I will lovingly nurture the goddess in embryo that lies deep within my mind, within my soul. The second one, I will make a list of my unique talents and the things I love to do while expressing my unique talents. And the third one, I will ask myself daily, how can I serve? And how can I help and serve with love? Now, we've looked at the 7 laws, but I do want to take a moment to just zoom out and look at the whole picture, the picture of flow. And then I've got something really fun to share with you for our last 10-minute meditation tonight. Really, it's going to be fun. So everything in flow, everything in nature is in flow, right? The cells in our bodies, Deepak tells us, are in a state of dynamic flow. And the flow is never interrupted. In fact, the flow is the very essence of the life of the cell. And only by maintaining this flow of giving the cell the ability to receive and thus continue its vibrant existence. I mean, after swimming against the current for so long, sometimes it can be hard to shift, to really implement these laws in your life. We need reminders. We need support and empowerment to help us in the process. And if you ever decide that you would like the support of a coach to help you create and build and maintain your profitable business, I'd be honored if you would interview me for the job. You can always find out more about coaching with me, and you can always set up a complimentary 30-minute session just by going to my website, and that's motivatemyself.com, motivatemyself.com, and clicking on the coaching tab at the top of the screen. And if you'd like to be added to my mailing list and receive some monthly momentum as well as some resources and tips for upcoming events, you can go to motivatemyself.com and sign up using the big green box on the home page there. And if you sign up in the next week, you'll also receive a wonderful podcast I made called Taking Back Control of Your Life to help you on your journey as well. So let's do something fun. And then we're going to end with a quote from Deepak, okay? Get comfortable.